cuties. Hi. Hi guys, what's up? Alright, so today we are gonna be doing a little challenge called Ship It or Rip It. So I've seen this on Caitlin I cannot call her last name, but usually she's called Caitlin Loves Disney. I have seen it on her channel. I think she probably got it from someone else's channel, because when I watched the video she's like, oh, I got this from somewhere else or somebody else's channel. But today we are gonna do our own version of it. Well, not our own version, the same thing. But at first I was gonna do just Degrassi because I thought it would have just been a fun video to make. And then I thought about it deeper and I said, okay, well, oh no, Degrassi has way too many connections all over the place to just be doing a random shipper. It wouldn't be fun because some of the characters, their parents were in previous installments, or their sisters or brothers are in previous installments, or a lot of people used to date, and so it wouldn't be really fun. So just having characters from different shows, so much better, because they're not related in any ways or have dated, so we have the opportunity to really pair them together and see, okay, well, are they going to be a good pair? So basically, guys, people who don't know what Ship It or Rip It is, so we have two bowls here. So I have two bowls here, this orange and green one, and I don't want to peek, but I can't remember. Okay, so in this bowl we have Disney and Nickelodeon characters, and in this bowl we have all Degrassi characters, and these are characters from Degrassi Junior High straight back to Degrassi Next Class. I was just gonna do it with just Nickelodeon characters, and I said, no, I'm just gonna put a mixture of Disney and Nickelodeon. But then I keep going back and forth saying, okay, then what am I gonna name the video? I'm not sure yet, but whatever the name of the video is, by that time, well, I'll put something clever. So basically, like I said, two bowls. One is for Degrassi, one is for Disney Nickelodeon, and we're just going to be pairing characters from these channels and the show together. I was just going to do Disney and Nickelodeon, but I felt like I wanted to throw another show in there, and I think Degrassi, the show is broad enough, it has enough characters to be able to just go up against Disney and Nickelodeon characters. And this is not all the Disney and Nickelodeon characters, it's just a few characters from some of my favorite shows. Just a few, not a lot. There's not even a lot of Disney Channel shows in here. Okay, probably 7 or so, and probably like 5 or 6 Nickelodeon shows. So with that being said, we are gonna first raffle the tickets. They're not tickets, but they're just name cards, and we're gonna continue. I hope you guys are familiar with Degrassi, at least. I don't want to see any of the names. I want you guys to see that I'm not looking. I'm just stirring the bowl. Do I have two? What am I doing? Okay, I have two names here. Oops. Okay, so first name is from Nickelodeon, Kendall Smith from Big Time Rush. Oh, you can't really see the name. Okay, Kendall Smith from Big Time Rush. And Imogen Marino. Oh my gosh. Kendall he's very sweet and cool. I say collected. I don't know. But Imogen is kind of a weirdo. I don't know what to say about Imogen. She's kind of a quirky type of character. But looking at it, I'm not sure if these two would actually make it. Would they though? Oh, I just realized that I put the wrong last name. So Kendall Smith is his real name, but Kendall Knight is his name on the Big Time Rush show. I am so sorry about that. But I think they would be good together. I mean, Kendall is like the sweet character that would typically do anything for his girlfriend and make her feel loved and, amazing. And Imogen is a character that always craves a partner that will always make her feel loved. Well, everybody does, obviously, but Imogen specifically, she's always looking for, not always. Imogen would be a character where she's fun loving, she's crazy, not crazy, quirky is more the word. and like I said, fun loving. And I think she and Kendall Knight would actually hit it off. Just think about their personalities, because really we're going off of personalities here. So when we take up characters, we're just gonna say if they're right for each other based off of their personality. So yeah. All right. So next couple. I don't even know how many of these I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep doing them until I don't know. Okay, ready? Go. Ashley Kerwin and Zoe Brooks. Holy shit. I don't know if you're gonna see it, but Zoe Brooks from Zoe 101 and Ashley Kerwin. You know what? I ship this. I do. Let me know what you think in the comments about Zoe Brooks and Ashley Kerwin, because I think they could be a good match. I'm thinking about their personality and their attitude maybe towards life. And, well, no, Zoe is probably more of an upbeat, happy girl. But when I really look into their personalities, I would say they would work together. I hope I'm right. They would work together. That's how I think. That's what I think. Really looking into it now and looking into Zoe personally, like really looking into Zoe. I don't even know what to say about Zoe, honestly, but I think her behavior and Ashley's behavior could really mesh together and they could really hit it off. All right, so we're gonna go into the bowl again. Not looking now, not looking. Are you ready to choose? Ready? Okay. So we have Lily Truscott from Hannah Montana. And then we have Bianca DeSouza. Okay. No, this wouldn't work. I can instantly see that this is just not gonna... Bianca will let you know what's up. Bianca says what's on her mind and doesn't care what anybody thinks. That is just her. Okay? That is who Bianca is. And she's kind of a badass in a way. I don't think that Lily and Bianca would get along very well. Probably some people would see it as being a haters to lovers type relationship, but ultimately I just don't think they would work. And that's that. Dip it into the bowl again. Showing you that I'm not looking. My eyes are fully closed. Alright, are we ready? Ready? Okay. Jesse Prescott. Are you seeing that? Because I don't even... So Jesse Prescott and Peter Stone. No, that won't work. Peter Stone overall is just a jerk. You remember what he did to Manny? Like showing her naked video all over school and just... I don't know. And was he addicted to something? Yeah, he's kind of like a little druggie too. Am I right? Yeah, in a way. I think it was stress that drove him to that, but he would do that. And I think Jessie, being who she is, she wouldn't put up with that at all. Maybe she would give him a couple of chances. I feel like she's a person that would give somebody a chance, but ultimately it wouldn't work. So I don't ship these two. Going into the bowl again. Going into them. All right. Got them. Okay. London Tipton and Casey. No. First of all, Casey would get so annoyed with London. That's all I can say about that. Next. Alright. Austin Moon and Craig Manning. Austin is very upbeat and fun, loving, and rock star type. And Craig Manning, well, he also sings. They both sing, but that's not enough, I don't think. And Craig is also a little bit of a druggie too. I feel like that would annoy Austin. Like Craig's behavior. No, stop. Let's just backtrack a bit. Maybe Austin and Craig could have worked. I mean, we do know that Craig has bipolar disorder. We do know that he does have that. But Austin is a good enough person to kind of help him through that. But like as a friend, you know, I don't think that they would work. So rip that. I'm not doing this thing right. I'm not saying ship it or rip it, but that one rip for sure. Okay. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. So we have Miley Stewart and Tristan Milligan. I think these two would be really like best friends, honestly. And Tristan is just such a fun, loving character. He's just so he's actually quite easy to get along with in a way, though he can be a little stubborn at times, but he's really easy to get along with, to be honest. I think he's a character that's easy to get along with, and I think anybody out of any of these bowls could work with Tristan. Maybe not from the Degrassi bowl, but I think anybody out of the Disney / Nickelodeon bowl would get along just fine with Tristan. But as a couple, no. But as friends, yes. So I feel like rip it, but in terms of relationship, but ship it in terms of friendship. Yes. And then this one, okay. Yes, mix it up good. Emma Alonso from Every Which Way. And JT York. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I think this will work. JT is such a fun character. He's so sweet and funny, and just I think Emma would love him. Emma Alonso would definitely love him. For sure. And she's into those kind of guys. Well, Daniel to me is kind of boring. Jax is more of the bad guy type. But I feel like she would really go for somebody like JT. So definitely ship it. This is so fun, actually. Logan Mitchell from Big Time Rush. And oh my god. Oh, Miles Hollingsworth. Okay, so no, definitely I would rip that. I don't think that could work. You know, I'm gonna do more of these videos in the future, and I hope I'll be able to give you more reasons as to why I don't think this will work. But Logan, he's kind of the smart guy and the know-it-all type guy, and kind of a little bit boring. And Miles is more of a bad boy type. That's just, well, that sounds like a good match, honestly, with like the smart guy and the bad boy type. Actually, no, I ship it. I ship Miles and Logan Mitchell. Ship it for sure. All right. So like you said, I'm just doing things based off of personality, guys. So all right. Alright, okay. Cat Valentine. You see how lit my eyes were just now? And Hunter Hollingsworth. Hunter is kind of a dark character. He is... What else can I say about Hunter? He is a little on the weird side. I mean, like I said, he's dark. So even his thoughts are dark, if I can say that. But Cat is just a crazy chick. She laughs at everything. She says the silliest things ever. So honestly, I think they would, if they even start dating, it'll just be for a little while, and Cat would just probably laugh at everything that Hunter says or does, and he would just get so annoyed with her and just dump her. So rip it. Thanks. Rip it. Thanks. All right. Ali Dawson. I didn't even write out her name properly, but Ali Dawson and Owen Milligan. Oh, yeah, Owen. Owen, for the majority of Degrassi, was just this jerk type character that is really into bullying people a lot. And Ali is a person that I feel wouldn't tolerate bullying at all. I'm wondering if I should really do ship them though, because in the last part of Degrassi, he did redeem himself and he was a better man. But for the majority of the show, it really showed his true personality to me. And I think I would say they wouldn't work because Ali just doesn't strike me as the kind of girl that tolerates bullying and guys just being an outright jerk. So I definitely rip that. Okay. All right, who do we have here? Rocky Blue Rocky Blue. And oh, Eli Goldsworthy, sorry. Okay, can these two work together? Tell me, can they work together? Because I don't know that right now. Rocky and Eli. Wow. I am seeing something here, and I'm feeling something here. I am seeing a scene where it's like they're going out on a date or something, and Rocky completely dresses up like a goth just to please Eli, or just to kind of be more in tune with him. I feel like she's a person that would actually do that. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think Rocky's the kind of person that would do that? But I think I ship this. I think this would be really interesting to see. Rocky and Eli? Yeah, I could get with that. All right. Okay, ready? Carlos Garcia from Big Time Rush. I think, yeah. Totally turned it upside down. And Mia Jones. Yes, I definitely ship this. She would just laugh at all his jokes and how crazy he acts all the time with the helmet on his head and the corn dogs and everything. I think he would be a really good boyfriend, good and steady boyfriend for her. Basically, given what she's been through in the show, like having a kid at the early stage, blah, 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 blah. I think Carlos, yeah, would be a very nice and supportive boyfriend, and would just be more of, like I said, just nice and steady, and she wouldn't have to worry too much, kind of, I think. So there's that. All right. So yeah, that one, I ship that. Okay. This one, Drake Parker from Drake and Josh, and Jonah Hawk. Jonah is also more of a gothy type character, and Drake Parker. I rip that. I don't see that working. Jonah and Drake. Nah, that's a recipe for disaster. I don't know how, but it doesn't feel right to me. Okay. Sunny Monroe and Grace Cardinal. She's also more of a gothy type character that's also badass and will tell you anything and everything to your face. She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't give a damn. She doesn't kisses anybody's ass. Okay, that girl is a real badass. Sunny Monroe, she's more on the very girly type, fun-loving type girl that would just always be there for you and have your back, but she also doesn't take any kind of bullshit. And I feel like Grace is also the kind of girl that doesn't take any kind of bullshit. Maybe Grace will more tell you things to your face, and Sunny would probably give you a chance, but not too many chances at the same time, and she doesn't take any kind of bullshit at the same time. So I feel these two would definitely work, so I ship it. Okay, ready? Maddie Van Pelt, that girly girl from Every Which Way, and Spinner Mason. Okay, Spinner, I don't know what to say about Spinner, honestly. I feel like I don't have enough words to describe these characters, but I tried, okay? I tried, but we're gonna get better, don't worry. Spinner Mason started off as a bully, kind of got a little bit of redemption, turned into a really sweet guy. Maddie Van Pelt, kind of self-absorbed, but she was, put down to earth. Well, not put down to earth. I'm sorry, what am I saying? She's, her personality changed just a tiny bit towards the end of the show, Every Which Way. But I feel Maddie Van Pelt, Spinner Mason. I feel like if they even date, Spinner wouldn't take her seriously, because I don't know Spinner being the guy who loves the girly girl type girls. So he dated Manny at once, right? But I don't think he took Manny seriously, honestly, because she's like one of those girly girls that is just like kind of self-absorbed and just kind of in your face type of girls. Maddie, not in your face, but more self-absorbed and really into fashion and just being a girly girl. I think that would kind of turn Spinner off in a way. Well, maybe not turn him off. Maybe he would want her, but just for a short time. I don't see them having a long-term relationship. So eventually this just wouldn't work. So this is a ship. I rip it. I rip it, definitely. Okay. Tinka Hessenhelper from Shake It Up, Shake It Up. And, ooh, Manny Santos. So, like I just talked about Manny Santos just now when I was talking about Spinner. She's also more for girly girl. She's kind of an in-your-face type of girly girl. Like, don't say shit about my look. That's just, this is me. Deal with it. And she's always on this thing where, like, anytime somebody says something bad about her, she's just turning it around on them and saying, oh, you're jealous. You're jealous. And I mean, she gets better over time, but her main thing was just like, I'm a girly girl. I'm in your face. Don't say a shit about me. I'll tell that to your face. And then Tinka Hessenhelper is kind of also more like a quirky character. And she would also tell you things to your face, but more in a funny type of way. Yeah, Tinka Hessenhelper doesn't really care what she says to you. She just, roast you at any time a day. Tinka Hessenhelper would roast you. I know she seems like the girly girl type of character, but also quirky. But if you really pay attention to what she's like in Shake It Up, she tells people things to their face and she doesn't give a damn. But does that mean that they would be right for each other? Probably not, especially seeing that their individual fashion styles are really, really different. Like, really, really different. I'm thinking about it. Could they really be together? Actually, I ship it. What do you guys think? Tell me below. Ship it. Tinka Hessenhelper, Manny Santos, ship it. Okay. Andy Cruz from Every Which Way. That's a little tomboyish girl. And Luke Baker. I don't really remember a lot about Luke Baker. I think he was just kind of a jock. Let's just call him that. And Andy Cruz. No. Why? Because Andy Cruz is into the weirdest type of boys. If you watch Every Which Way, you know what I mean. So Luke Barker just wouldn't cut it for her. So rip it. Did I say Barker? I mean Baker. I'm sorry. Okay. Teddy Duncan from Good Luck Charlie. Oh, it's not even showing. But anyways, and Arthur. Alright, so Arthur is actually from Degrassi Junior High and High. I don't think they would work. Teddy and Arthur, I feel like I'm judging based off of the guys that she's dated before, but his personality, maybe yes, because he's such a sweet guy. And I think Teddy's into that a lot. Actually, I think I ship this. I definitely ship this, for sure. Yeah, ship it. All right, we're winding down now, guys. We are winding down. Tori Vega and Joey Jeremiah. So, I think Joey would be in love with Tori. Honestly, he would be in love with Tori. I'm not even gonna try to kid. Ship it. All right. Robbie Shapiro from Victorious. Frankie Hollingsworth. Judging from the fact that she literally dated Chewy, and Chewy's very similar to Robbie Shapiro in a way. Yeah, sort of. I think these will definitely work out. Ship it. But why are they working out though? She is into these crazy guys. I don't know why, but she would definitely work with him. And I really love her and Chewie in Degrassi. And my eyes are shut when I'm saying this, but because I'm trying to pick two other characters, so let's go. Oh, dang, I think I dropped somebody, but Beck Oliver, also from Victorious, and Baz from Degrassi Next Class. No. Why? Because I find out, or at least I know from based off of watching Victorious, that he likes a partner that talks back and give him a lot of trouble. Basically, somebody who doesn't just listen to everything he says and doesn't just take his word for it. Somebody who's always fighting back and just being a badass. And I think Baz isn't badass enough for him. Baz is just kind of a little nerd that would just probably do everything that Beck says, and he doesn't like that. So rip it. All right. What was this? Oh, Quinn Pensky. Probably you can hardly see it, but that's what's written there. Oh. And Winston Chu. I was just talking about Chewie. Yes. All right. So Quinn Pensky, you know, where we all know she's like the quirky character from Zoya 101, the sciencey kid that just always doing all different kinds of weird experiments and taking DNA from people without their consent and just doing all these crazy sciencey things. And Chewie, just the crazy nerd kid that's into comic books and stuff. But I feel like they would match. Reason being because I can just imagine Quinn doing her sciencey experiments and Chewie's just kind of there being the supportive boyfriend that he is and just, you know, taking part in her experiments or helping her with her experiments. And I just think that could be a really nice match. So ship it, please. I think I'm doing good at this. Okay. All right. Tawny Hart. Oops. Tawny Hart from Sunny with a Chance. Do you see that? Tawny Hart. And Johnny DeMarco. Alright, so Johnny DeMarco, we know that he's a bully. That's his main thing, is that he's a bully. And I feel like he's actually, to me, he's a really nice person underneath all of that. But, you know, being a bad boy and kind of more like the outcast type of kid, you have an image to maintain and you have to show your friends that, hey, I am just like you, I'm doing what you're doing. You can't behave weak in front of your friends, basically. So you have to keep up this image, this bad boy image to, well, stay in the clique or stay in your clang. So I think he's a really good character behind a lot of that bad boy attitude. And I feel like a lot of people would disagree with me because he's kind of a hated character on the show itself and in terms of fans. Especially since what he did to Ali Bandari. I hope Chewie comes up on this. Anyways, Ali Bandari. So with Tawny Hart is just crazy enough to fall for Johnny DeMarco. I honestly think that she's crazy enough to fall for Johnny DeMarco. I feel like that would be her. But would they work out for the long term? I could see that actually working out. I don't know how, but Tawny's a little self-absorbed to really care about fixing anybody else. But even the look of both of them, I feel like they could work. I could see a whole thing playing out where maybe they break up and get back together and he tries to change her because he's really in love with her and blah, blah, blah. Maybe that's just me making stuff up in my head, which is me making stuff up in my head. But I think eventually they could be endgame. So I ship it. All right. Ready? Okay. Harper Finkel from Wizards of Waverly Place, and Maya Matlin. Now Maya, she sings on Degrassi. What else about Maya? She's just, I think, what you call a pick-me type of girl. I don't even know how to explain pick-me to you, but I think a lot of people know what that means. Hopefully, if not, maybe you could search for it. So a lot of people like to describe her as a pick me type of girl. I think I kind of see that with her personality, and she's just kind of the girl that, okay, not saying that every guy has a crush on her or anything, but she basically gets along with a lot of people, but a lot of people kind of secretly hate her because they just feel like she's just a pick me girl, and she's just a little bit too much with her bubbly personality in a way. Though her bubbly personality kind of fades away as the series goes on. But her main thing about her is she's just mostly bubbly and caring, and just her. I just feel like people think, or I think, that her character is a little bit overdoing it with the bubbliness and the I'm my Madeline, I'm cute, and this and that. I feel like they're overdoing her character just a little bit. And Harper Finkel, I think they would actually work together. I think Maya Madeline would think her outfits are quite cool. And I just feel like they would just work out and be really best friends and lovers at the same time. So ship it. Definitely ship it. Okay. Okay. Freddie Benson from iCarly and Zoe Rivas. So Zoe is very, she's a mean girl type, that's for sure. And Freddie is just a little nerdy kid that's also a little hot. I think he would definitely catch Zoe's eyes, and even if he's not interested in her at first, she would definitely try her best to be with him. I feel like that could be a demographic between these two. And do I think that would work out in the end? Probably yes. I think that would work out in the end, because I feel like he could change her a little bit and she could make him a little bit more cooler in terms of his personality, and just kind of stop overdoing it with the nerdy stuff. Well, he doesn't really overdo it, but I feel like she would maybe make him dress a little bit better, though he's not a person that dresses bad, or go out more. Yeah, Zoe would definitely be the kind of girl that would make him go out more, and he would be the perfect guy for her to make her just party a little bit less and drink and do all those things and try to get people's attention a little bit less. So I feel like they could help out each other, so I definitely ship it. Okay. Chad Dylan Cooper, the self-absorbed idiot. Actually, no, Chad is not that bad, but yeah. And Zane Park. Oh yeah, Zane. I actually really do like Zane, but would he be good for Chad? No. Maybe, okay, no. Hold on. Zane could actually be good for Chad. Zane will probably help Chad be more down to earth, because Sunny, honestly, like, we know that Sunny and Chad dated, but Sunny couldn't handle him, honestly. But I feel like Zane would be able to handle this, because Zane dated, I can't remember the other character's name on Degrassi, but he was dealing with a lot of issues, and Zane was, okay, I can't really say that. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I just feel like Zane will be able to help Chad be more down to earth and stop being self-absorbed. I think he'd be good for Chad, honestly, so I ship it. Alright, so Jay Hogarth, Riley Matthews. Oh my gosh. Jay would, this relationship would be so funny, and I feel like somewhat abusive. I don't think this relationship is a good idea. I don't think it would be right. I think it would be abuse city. Maybe not like physical abuse, but more like verbal abuse and emotional abuse, because Jay is just such a, I mean, he started off as a bully, as we all know. Like, he's more of a bully type. And Riley is just the sweet, innocent, naive girl. She wouldn't last a day dating Jay, okay? Like I said, he would probably verbally and emotionally abuse her, because she probably doesn't know any better. and he would just be doing the worst things to her, and probably her friends would have to come to her rescue to be like, hey, this guy ain't for you. And I'm talking about the Jay that I initially met in Degrassi, who's just kind of a user and don't really care about girls that much. I'm talking about that Jay. Okay. Yes, he did get better when he started dating Manny, and I do love them together. Yes, I do. But I'm just talking about Jay as a whole. I don't think that relationship would last. It probably wouldn't even last past 2 weeks or even a day. Like I said, Riley would probably need like Maya or somebody to kick his ass, or just tell him off and tell him to leave her alone. Just think about it. If you know these two shows, you would know what I'm talking about. Riley would just not. She would just not survive a day with Jay, honestly. So, alright. Zach Martin from See Your Life on Deck and Caitlin Ryan. Actually, I feel like Zach would definitely be in love with Caitlin. I just see him falling in love with a girl like that, and he would actually change for a girl like that. So I'm thinking I ship it. I feel like I really want to get Sam so bad, which is why I'm not even done picking yet. Maya Hart from Girl Meets World and Ellie Nash. I think these two would hit it off. Like, Ellie is more also, okay, I feel like Ellie's more emo than goth. So she's more of an emo type kid. I feel like she's a little shy too, and she has her own little mental struggles that she deals with. And then Maya would kind of be like her backbone, if you know what I mean. But the character that Maya Hart is, I think she would just be the most supportive and just kind of help her to overcome a lot of the struggles that she's, mental struggles that she's dealing with. So I definitely ship that. Okay, so the rate at what we're going, we're probably going to do this until the Stan Bowl is finished, because I just want to get Sam already, and so Liberty Van Sant and James Diamond from Big Time Rush. No, he would literally, James would piss off Liberty. And James and JT are not very similar. Okay, JT is, yes, funny, and that James just self-absorbed. Yeah, he can be funny too and cool, but he would just piss off Liberty, and that just wouldn't work. So we rip it. I rip it. Okay. God. Jade West. Oh, thank you, God. Got something good. Oh, we've been getting good stuff. Jade West and Ali Bandari. Ali Bandari and Jade. Jade is badass. She's kick-ass. And she's also, I hate saying the word weird all the time, but she's very, and Ali is very, I would rip it. Ali Bandari and Jade. No, Jade wouldn't like a girl like her. I don't see that working. So rip it. Okay. Chase Matthews from Zoe 101 and Emma Nelson. Yes, that would totally work. In my head, I'm seeing how that could definitely work. And I feel like, yeah, that would work. I ship that. Reason being, Chase is easygoing, and I don't know, I can just say it's easygoing, and Emma is also just like cares about the environment and cares about people, and all those caring qualities that Chase would typically like in a girl. I think that's why he even liked Zoe, which I think Zoe has those qualities, but I think there's a lot of petty qualities about Zoe as well. But he sees the good in people, and Emma is a lot of good, at least for most of Degrassi series. So, like caring about the environment and stuff like that, and also just being this caring friend that everybody would need in their life. So I feel like Chase would really fall in love with such qualities that Emma has. So I definitely ship it. Oh, I'm on fire today. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Okay. Who is this? Josh Nichols from Drake and Josh. And I know you're not seeing those properly, and Claire Edwards. Yes, Claire Edwards, and yeah, I think they would just be the sweetest couple. Just think about it. I don't think I need to explain that. They would just be one of the sweetest couples you ever meet. So I can just see like Josh bringing her flowers, and he's just being so sweet. And just, I think that would be a lovely relationship, honestly. So I ship it. Oh, I just want to get Sam already. Justin Russo, God, and Danny Van Sant. No, rip it. Rip it right now. Alex Russo and Mike Dallas. Alex Russo and Mike Dallas. I think Mike is a really cool guy. He is a hockey player. He's kind of a womanizer for the most part of the series, though he did settle down a little bit. Him and Alex, in terms of like how they look, I think they would look cute, but for Endgame, no. So I think ultimately rip it. Rip it right up. All right. Okay. Logan Reese from Zoe 101 and Holly J. Sinclair. They would band together and make a couple, like the worst couple that would always bully you and tell you the worst things about yourself. And in terms of their really bad personalities and traits and qualities, I feel like they would match. So I ship it. Toby Isaacs and Sam. Oh, sorry. We finally got Sam. I think we can finish now. And Toby Isaacs. Oh yeah. No. Sam would beat him up every day. That would just not work. I'm sorry. And we're done, guys. We're finally done. We're 45 minutes in. Well, I'm gonna edit it a lot, so it probably would be like 40 minutes, not 45. But that was my ship it and rip it challenge. And let me know in the comments which one of the ship it and rip it's you would ship, and which one you would ship and which one you would rip. And tell me your reasons. I feel like I was on fire today because I feel like I wouldn't have anything to say. And I think maybe for the most part I didn't really have much things sensible to say about the ships and the rips, but I tried my best. And I feel like for a good chunk of them, I was able to give some really good reasons as to why I think these two would make a great couple. Yes. So the bowls are not finished. There's still papers in both of them, but we're not going to do all of it. Come on, let's be real. No thanks. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thumbnail time. Okay. Okay, we're done. Sorry, I'm a little in love with myself right now, but don't worry. I'm not self-absorbed. Okay. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. And if you want me to do more ship it and rip it, you can always say that below. But I am planning to do it anyways because I really do love this challenge. The first time I saw it, I was like, anytime I get serious with my YouTube, I'm doing that video. And here I am, so happy that I did this video. Thank you guys so much. Bye now.